quick LCL installation tools, and tutorial display. After arriving at the installation site, arrange the components of the QuickBox neatly. Prepare for subsequent installations. The first step of installation is the installation of the top frame of the LCL. Lay the top box corner flat on the ground. Note that the direction of the corner drain pipe is down. Main frame with sink facing up. Hexagonal bolts are then used to secure the top long and top short beams to the box corners. Then place the top secondary beam square tubes into the top main beam cut slot in sequence. Install the top skin bracket square tube drawer in position, placed on the top frame secondary beam. Connect and fix the inside of the square tube of the top skin bracket and the top beam frame in sequence with hexagonal screws. Note that the top skin bracket square tube should be connected to the main beam internally. Spread moisture-proof film on the top frame. The foot of the moisture-proof film should be larger than the outer diameter of the crane. Then the glass wool is cut to the appropriate size and laid on the moisture-proof film. Then remove the moisture-proof film from the excess foot, cover it over glass wool, and fix with screws. The above is a video demonstration, which can actually be fixed with multiple screws. Then the roof plate is tiled to the top beam plane position. Then the top cover gaps overlap each other by 20 cm. The remaining part of the top cover plate can be tiled in place in turn. Use a rubber hammer to smash multiple parts of the roof into the interior of the roof beam for fixing, and use splints to strengthen the firmness. Then it is fixed with structural glue at the joints of each roof plate. Guaranteed sealing. That's it. The top of the LCL is installed in place. Start installing the bottom below. Lay the corner of the bottom box flat on the ground for use. Fix them in sequence with hexagonal screws. Note that the corner of the box faces up towards the perforated side. Place the bottom measuring beams in the main beam cut slot in sequence. Use hex nuts to fix on the measuring side in sequence. After fixing, use calipers to measure whether the bottom frame is horizontal and vertical. Then wire the bottom diagonally to ensure that the bottom is horizontal and vertical. Here is the demonstration effect. The actual installation wire should be in a tight state. Then the cement panels are placed on the frame in sequence. Pay attention to the tight fit when placing it. Advance at the bottom beam. Mark the beam position with a black pen. Convenient screw positioning and installation. Connect the bottom beam and fix the cement board with self-tapping screws on the cement board. Be careful not to drive the screws higher than the floor. Make sure that each screw is connected to the bottom beam. Column installation. Align into box corner hole. Use a rechargeable hand drill to fix the hexagonal screws on the 4 columns in turn. Use a crane to place the top frame above the columns. The top of the 4 columns is fixed with hexagonal bolts. Bolt fixing should be symmetrical and evenly tightened. When fastening bolts, the force should be moderate according to the size of the bolts. Do not over-tighten and cause bolt damage or fracture. Install downspouts. The downspout is sleeved on the bottom box corner steel pipe. Use a hand drill. Fix the connection with self-tapping screws at the connection between the downpipe and the corner of the top box. Complete the installation of 4 downspouts in turn. Place the floodwater tank on the bottom for sides. Then, every 30 centimeters on each flat tank. Secure with self-tapping screws. Then insert the wall panels into the grooves of the floodwater in turn. Note that 2 self-tapping screws are installed at the connection between the side of each wall panel and the column. Then at the top beam and the wall panel joint, after fixing it with a Z-shaped piece, secure with self-tapping screws and top beam. Pay attention to the fixed iron. The connection between the Z-shaped piece and the top beam is fixed with self-tapping screws every 40 cm. Install pre-cut wall panels and windows as needed. Pay attention to the sealing of the gap when installing the window. After the window is installed, install the cutting board and fix it. Then install the Z-piece above the window and fix with self-tapping screws. Note that this step requires the same as before. Then the sealing is inlaid into the Z-shaped parts at both ends in turn. Complete the sealing installation process. Install the cutting wall panels first. After inserting the column, fix it with self-tapping screws. Ensure that the subframe is flat on the wall, without gaps and distortions, and the door mother is inserted into the wall panel to stick tightly. Then, install the door upper panel and fix it with self-tapping screws. After installing the door panel, install the cutting board. Adjust door verticality and flatness. Make sure the door is straight and square. Then when installing the windows, note that the gap should be sealed in place. The gap must not be too large. Adjust the verticality and flatness of the window. Make sure the windows are straight and square. Then install the upper window panel. Finally, fix the wall panel in the connection area between the column and the wall panel with self-tapping screws. Then install the Z-shaped part above the door and fix it with self-tapping screws. And prepare for the installation of the last ceiling. Measure the width and cut the ceiling. After cutting, install the last ceiling. Then glue and seal the gaps of the windows and doors outside the quick LCL. Then install the shaved corner edge at the four corners. Fix on the beam of the column with self-tapping screws. The upper and lower clearance should be kept uniform and less than 3 mm. Attention! The following gluing and sealing links need to be carried out for the edge collection of all inner corners. Door lock hardware installation. First, simply install the door lock parts. Convenient for subsequent installation. Put the lock cylinder into the self-leaving hole in the door panel. The exposed length is equal on both sides. Attach the screw and sleeve to the outer handle board. Align the screws on the square sleeve outer handle panel. Be careful not to pack it too tightly. Key for fitting lock cylinder and rotating to adjust position and oblique tongue. The feel of the square tongue in and out, corresponding to the position of the lock body. Install the gusset box and the gusset plate. Note that after installing the door lock, confirm it. Is the opening and locking function of the door lock normal? And just like that, a quick house was built. Let's take a tour.